Well, I've got a little job to do under the dash in the cabin. But previously you might have noticed all these were hanging out and that one was hanging out, broken. So I've already fixed all them up. Fixed the handbrake light, which wasn't working before. There's a micro switch there. I did all this like 2 weeks ago. And the stop light switch was faulty. So I've removed the old one. I've got a new one. And it goes in under there. And compared to working on that LTD, when I did the booster, this thing's a dream because you actually got some space. So, yeah. Well, this is just a little side job. I got the tail lights off that XJS because on the inside of them they were filthy, and on the outside the sun's got to them a bit. They need to be polished, get the proper red. If we have a look at this one, just cleaned it up, a bucket of water and a brush. Unfortunately I forgot to do a video before I did that one because it was like 3 times worse than this one on the inside. It's all that muck. So just wash them all out, wash out the actual lights themselves, and then put it all together nicely and then polish the fronts so it all looks nice and new. So it looks a little unloved at the moment. These are the lights themselves. I've already fixed up all the sockets and globes because nothing really worked. I just cleaned this one, that's why I've taken the globe out there and there. I've washed all the bottom, you can see the difference between them. So this just makes the difference between a car that looks owned and a car that doesn't look owned. Just simple things like this, getting everything clean and all the lights working nicely. There we go, everything's cleaned up and it's all working nicely unlike before. So, stop lights, parkers, now put off brake. Yep, so parkers. No light leaking through, which is good. So they should all pass road really nicely. But I don't know if the camera picks that up, but they're very matte, dull. The red's just gone wrong. So I'm going to polish these now with Brasso. And they should come up really nice. But the camera doesn't seem to pick that up at all. It's just like a dull, you know, matte red. Well, there we go, I've polished one and I haven't polished the other. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick this up. I'll try and put light in different places. But hopefully you can tell which one I've polished and which one I haven't. So, so that's the difference a bit of Brasso makes. Well, there we go, they're both polished up now. Unfortunately with this one the chrome has worn off for some reason, and the top piece of it here, all the way along, you might be able to see, is a little more faded than the other one. Because this car was parked in direct sunlight for 6 years, and I'd say this one caught more afternoon sun the way it was parked. It just faded the top of it. But that's looking heaps better now. Actually it looks like someone owns it. Next I'll have a quick look at the reverse light covers because they'd gone mouldy, so I washed them because they're fully green, but they're still a bit hazy, so I'll see if I can polish that out. Oh, that's as good as those lenses will get. It's a bit better. Cool.